welcome to Film Addict. I am your host, the Film Doctor.
And the Film Surgeon. And we want to welcome you all to a new, exciting special of Film Addict called The Operating Room.
Let's jump right into the review of WandaVision Episode 3.
This got better. I'll say that. I definitely did it get significantly better? No. But was it better? Definitely. And it makes me want to tune in next week. It definitely makes me want to tune in next week to see episode 4 and to see where we're going. We started to get more of those tidbits of kind of what's happening. We got something really big at the end. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it. But
you say it got better and it makes you want to tune in, but my whole thing is they should have done that in episode 1 and 2. Why are we waiting to episode 3 to get this small smidge of like interest?
I don't disagree with that. I feel like they should have hit us with. I feel like this should have been the start of the series, and then we should be going from there. But you can't take it back. We are where we are now. And one special thing that I did want to point out was when we were kind of finding out more stuff, the camera angles that they used were pretty cool. It's a shot where they go from Vision to some other people, because I don't want to spoil it, to some other people, and then they kind of do a zoom in contrast of them as he's kind of moving closer to them. So that cinematography was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool shot for me. I enjoyed that there. I mean, again, this is a sitcom. If you are not interested in watching a majority sitcom and kind of getting some teasers as to what's going on, then this might not be for you. But for those people who can, kind of want to stick it out and endure the sitcom portion of this, or enjoy the sitcom portion of this, because there are people out there who do. If you enjoy the sitcom portion of this, then I would tell you to keep watching, keep waiting for episode 4 next week. But for my grade for this one, in the operating room, I'm going to give it a B-.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
I won't say anything bad about it. It definitely is better than 1 and 2. It definitely is something that makes me say, I can't wait to see what happens on 4, as long as they're going to give me... See, the whole thing is that if you think about it in terms of percentages, 90% is a TV show, and then you get 10% of some really good, interesting stuff that hooks you in. And that's not really the best to kind of, salvage a story that everyone is enjoying. In my eyes, in my opinion, you definitely like reading a book. You flip over the back of the book, whatever's on the back is something that draws you in. Like, ooh, this sounds interesting, and causes you want to read it. Or a trailer that you watch for 2 or 3 minutes, and you're like, I want to see that 2 or 3 hour movie. They messed up. We both gave it about a D rating on that first 2 episodes. I won't say this is a D, and I won't say it's bad. It's definitely better than the first 2. I like it that it's in color. I like that the story was a little bit better. When I look at certain things that stand out, the thing that I liked was the scenery, the set. I mean, they really did their best to recreate this Brady Bunch kind of set.
Right.
And not even just the set in terms of the house that they were on, but the neighborhood and the coloring and the hues that are used inside of that, and the costumes on each person. It was almost that exact. And it's not to say that they didn't do that on their I Love Lucy Bewitched version. It still was something that I just thought it was better. It was very colorful and different. We're in 2021, so watching black and white is not really. No one's pulled into it, so maybe it was just that it's in color instead of just like the set and the re-imaging of it. But for me as a rating, I think I would give it a C+. Yeah. It still was not. I'm looking at it as a whole episode. It's definitely getting better. Mm-hmm. It definitely has potential. It still didn't tell you shit about shit. I still don't know anything. I can assume. I think that some of the names that they use in connection to the MCU, and I think I've said that well enough not to give away anything, made me say like, oh shit, is so and so, I'm starting to question things and like assume things So that was the hypeness that you got, and you didn't get that, like I said, until the end, before their 15-minute credits. But I liked it. That's all I can say. It's a C+. Those are the things that I was able to point out in it.
Yeah, I mean, and again, guys, this is streaming. Enough with an episode every week. I can't say that enough. I'm so annoyed by that.
And I'll ask you this: acting is always an important thing because the acting is cheesy. I guess it just fits the tone of the kind of style that they're going for. What do you think in general about the cheesy acting? Does that take away from it?
It doesn't bother me. I think the acting is okay. Sometimes with actors and actresses, it's not them, it's the material that they're being given, and they're doing their best to bring that material to life. And here, I mean, it's just a dialogue. It's just, it's not really the actor. The dialogue is just cheesy. And it's meant to be that way,
And what about the laugh track, the added laugh track?
I don't think that's needed.
Okay.
I get the purpose of it because it is like they're troping a sitcom, and I understand that, and but we don't need the laugh track. It never makes me laugh. I never think when the laugh track's going off, oh, that's fun. They're not laughing all the time.
I'm just asking because when we look at Marvel, we've never seen that, and so I'm asking if that plays a role in dumbing down your likeness for the product as a whole, because it's putting something on something that we're not used to. And in all honesty, that adds to the black and white. It adds to the laugh track. It adds to the cheesy behavior. It adds to the difference of vision, no pun intended, of what we've seen Marvel or Wanda envision to be inside of this new light. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that it bothers me that they're doing something new. I mean, if you watch the trailers for this at all, you would understand that they are doing something new. So it doesn't, I don't think that is what takes away from it. I think the fact that I just don't have a sheer enjoyment for this sitcom style. And that, it is Marvel, and I'm looking for superhero stuff. I'm not looking to watch a sitcom, and I think that kind of draws back from it, but not to a point where I can't grade it holistically as just an episode of something. I get that they're trying to do something different here, and I'm not going to knock them for trying to expand and do something different. That's not going to take my grade down.
So I'm going to say this before we get out of here is, I'm trying to think the best way to phrase it. I hope that when it's all said and done, when we get every episode, that it's as good as Marvel Avengers Endgame or Infinity War or any of those MCU movies. Because if not, they better fire all 15 minutes worth, all 16 minutes worth of credits of anybody that worked on this project. Better be gone. They're done. They're out of here. No more. All 15. They better not miss not 1 minute of people that worked on this project. It's not good.
Are you coming with the list from the credits?
They better find where some of their family members were. Like, oh, you work at Target, and fire them. Like everybody got to go. It's like fire sale. Everyone. We're lowering prices. Everyone got to go. Like everyone. That's all I got to say.
We hope that you guys will keep tuning into this new Filmatic special, The Operating Room, is something new, exciting we're bringing you. Again, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all we have for today. This has been another exciting episode of Filmatic.
Perfect.